Hello, TEDxers. How you doing? Hello. My name is Chris Davis, and Auburn University football player. Also has a name, Chris Davis. And a year or two ago, he was in Iron Bowl, and he ran this incredible touchdown for like either 50 yards or 700 yards. I don't know how long it was. And people will come up to me and say, "Oh, are you Chris Davis who ran the touchdown?" It's like, no. I am that Chris Davis in Auburn. He is black, young, and athletic. I am one of those three things.
Welcome to Creative License, a series of shorts focusing on gifted, prolific, and absolutely amazing people in Birmingham, Alabama. In this episode, Chris Davis. Whether he's creating art or performing stand-up and improv, he's all about making people smile.
I am Christopher Davis. I am a graphic designer, illustrator, painter, landscaper, floral designer, improv comedian, stand-up comedian, and bon vivant. I don't know what bon vivant means, but I think I'm one. I'm pretty sure. I don't speak German.
I was going to say that this film may possibly win an Oscar, but now there's no chance. In 3, 2, 1.
I've checked all the lily pads. My Wind in the Willows diorama is completely empty.
Missing something, Herbert?
Oh, no, you didn't.
Wouldn't I?
Where is Mr. Splashington? You're going to hold my precious Mr. Splashington if I don't give you the land?
I never said I had Splashington, but I might know what happened to him. So, are you ready to sign that deed?
I don't know. Mr. Splashington means a lot to me. Yes, you can have the land. Just give me Mr. Splashington, please.
Oh, Herbert. You're so predictable. So easy to manipulate. Here, I have the contracts here. No, wait, that's my fishing notebook. Here. Just sign down there where it says Herbert, sign it here.
All right. Sign right here. There. Now, where's Mr. Splashington? I need him. He's probably afraid. He's afraid without me.
Do you enjoy French cuisine?
Mr. Splashington. Is that sauce? What I like mostly about what I do is it's a lot of fun, and it barely qualifies as work, yet I can sometimes get paid for it, which is how I want it to be. And the stuff I do, people enjoy it and it makes them happy and they have fun. So we all have fun together. So that's why I really enjoy what I do. The differences between my visual art and my comedy, a lot of times they're very similar. You can see in my pop art where it's a lot of fun, it's silly, sometimes very goofy. It's very colorful and lively. There's a lot of movement to it. So that reflects my comedy a lot. And some of my comedy is a little more serious, or if I can say that about comedy, I don't want to use the word edgy, because I'm not an edgy comedian. Not that that's bad or good, but I don't think that's the way you would describe me. A lot of people would not describe my comedy as edgy. I've been told behind my back that they wouldn't. I'll get edgier later, I guess. You know, maybe I'll tweet something that I'll have to immediately delete. I don't have any offensive tweets that I know of, so if I do get a job on SNL, I need to immediately make some offensive tweets, then immediately delete them. So I think that's how it goes, right? Yeah. I just want to make up for lost time. I have a lot of different subjects, different versions of my art. One of them is my depictions of Vulcan, the god, not the statue. A lot of people paint the statue, which is great, which is really cool. I've always had an affinity for Vulcan and just the mythology of it, and the fact we have a giant statue in town. So one day I decided to just paint my version of Vulcan, which is just a series of bearded dudes, maybe around fire. But people have really taken to it, and people love Vulcan. So the first thing I did for art shows was the Dog and No Pony show, which are these pop art dog paintings I did from my imagination. Sometimes they're regular breeds, sometimes they're lovable mutts, and they're pretty colorful and just, you know, it's a lot of fun. I started drawing little sketches of dogs, and they were primary colors at first. Now they're all kinds of wacky colors. So I really like doing that. And I even evolved to doing cats in the Dog and No Pony show. It was very hard. I didn't know how to draw cats in that style. And I found out if you just point the little pointy cheeks of a cat, then it works. There you go. I really hope to do more film. I have been in a few short films here and there. I made my own short film. I wrote, directed it, and shot it a couple of years ago. Did the voiceover for it, and it was a lot of fun. It was a nice learning experience. I had a friend who helped me edit, and by help me edit, I mean he did the editing, and another friend of mine did the music. So I want to collaborate with someone like that again. Definitely want to get a handful of short films done in the new year. It's really nice to be in Birmingham. I really enjoy it. I was born and raised here. Then I went to Savannah, Georgia to finish art school. But I always said I wouldn't come back to Birmingham unless I could work at a particular ad agency or Southern Living magazine. And my first job out of college was at ad agency. And then I got to work at Southern Living magazine. I was there for 10 years, which is a great job. Probably the best job I've ever had because there was free butter all over the place. Chicken, cakes, how could you pass that up? So I was happy to move back to Birmingham, and Birmingham has just exploded with so many awesome things lately. Not just all the restaurants and the 97 breweries. I'm sorry, what? Oh, sorry. There's 98. One just opened like a second ago. But there's so much happening and so much theater, music. You know, Birmingham has always been a great town for that, but now it's even more. Such a great selection.
Bliss!
My grandfather, he built this house in an ancient Indian burial ground. That's why they're haunted. I miss him so. I'm terrified, but I miss him.
You're going to say it's a family tradition, and that I can get behind.
Yes, but the china, it's all haunted now. I don't know what to do, what to eat off of.
Well, that's all right, Mr. Davenport. We can get us some paper plates.
Sassy.
Ooh!
Depressed.
Styrofoam is killing the polar bears. Why am I such a monster?
That's enough, and you should have seen what I saw this man doing down by the river.
Amorous. Amorous.
But
Tell me more.
Before I tell you about the river, I must tell you about a river that flowed through me.
Fearless.
A river that says I have the courage to do anything. Mr. Davenport, you may be my boss, and I may be just a lowly Italian chef, but I'm gonna take you on a cruise of Napoli.
Menopausal.
Could you please adjust the temperature?
Oh, I'm sorry, is it too hot?
It is too hot.
Oh, I'm so sorry,
It's not burning or floating. The curse is broken. I think your love broke the curse of the haunted China.
Wow! We've broken that curse over the China, and I got you through your curse.
Merci!